अष्टोत्तर शतश्री श्रीमद श्रीमान ग्रेसाभय चरणारविंद भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी शिल प्रभुपाद की एवं विश्वपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर शतश्री श्रीमद श्रीमान ग्रेस भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती ठाकुर गोस्वामी प्रभुपाद की अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की निरंतर श्रीमद् भागवतम की श्रील प्रभुपाद की। Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Welcome to the Asad Mandir's Scarlet Right Shrimadbhagavatam morning class. So today we are reading from Shrimadbhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 13. Dhritarashtra quits home. Text number 38. Let us start with invocation prayers. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
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 Narayanam Namaskrityam
Narayanam Namaskrityam
Naram Chaiva Narottamam
Naram Chaiva Narottamam
Devim Saraswatim Vyasam
Devam Saraswatim Vyasam
Tato Jayamudire
Jayamarihe
Nashtaprayashu Bhadreshu
Mastaprayasva Bhadreshu
Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya
Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya
Bhagavati Uttama Shloke
Bhagavati Uttama Shloke
Bhaktir Bhavati Naistiki
Bhakti Bhagavati Nasturi.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
So reading from Shrimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 13, Dhritarashtra quits home, Text 38. Ata Jagama Bhagavan Narada Satumbura Pratyuttabi Madhyaha Sanujo Vyarchayan Munim Ata Jagama Bhagavan Narada Satumburu Pratyuttaya Vivadhaya Sanujo Vyarchayan Munim Ata Jagama Bhagavan Narada Satumburu
सह तुम्बुरुः
pratyuttaya abhivadyaha
प्रत्युत्थायाभिवाद्यायः
sanuja abhyachayan munim.
सानुजोऽभ्यर्चयन्
Anyone would like to repeat?
अथाजगाम भगवान्
Atajagama bhagavan
नारदः सह तुम्बुरुः
narada satumuru pratyuttaya vivadhyaya sanujobhyachayan munim. Let us go word by word. Ata, thereafter. Ajagama, arrived. Bhagavan, the godly personality. Narada, Satumburu, along with his tumburu, musical instrument. Pratyuttaya, having gotten up from their seats. Abhivadya, offering their due obeisances. Aha, said. Sa Anuja, along with younger brothers. Abhyachayan, thus while receiving in proper mood. Munim, the sage. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace Abhay Charanaravinda Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki. Translation. While Sanjaya was thus speaking, Sri Narada, the powerful devotee of the Lord, appeared on the scene carrying his tumburu. Maharaja Yudhishthira and his brothers received him properly by getting up from their seats and offering obeisances. Please repeat. While Sanjaya was thus speaking, Sri Narada, the powerful devotee of the Lord, appeared on the scene carrying his tumburu. Maharaja Yudhishthira and his brothers received him properly by getting up from their seats and offering obeisances. Purport. Devarshi Narada is described herein as Bhagavan due to his being the most confidential devotee of the Lord. The Lord and his very confidential devotees are treated on the same level by those who are actually engaged in the loving service of the Lord. Such confidential devotees of the Lord are very much dear to the Lord because they travel everywhere to preach the glories of the Lord in different capacities and try their utmost to convert the non-devotees of the Lord into devotees in order to bring them to the platform of sanity. Actually, a living being cannot be a non-devotee of the Lord because of his constitutional position. But when one becomes a non-devotee or non-believer, it is to be understood that the person concerned is not in a sound condition of life. The confidential devotees of the Lord treat such illusioned living beings, and therefore they are most pleasing in the eyes of the Lord. The Lord says in the Bhagavad Gita that no one is dearer to him than one who actually preaches the glories of the Lord to convert the non-believers and non-devotees. Such personalities as Narada must be offered all due respects, like those offered to the personality of Godhead himself and Maharaj Yudhishthira, along with his noble brothers, were examples for others in receiving a pure devotee of the Lord like Narada, who had no other business save and except singing the Lord, glories of the Lord, along with his veena, a musical stringed instrument. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjanachalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Gurum Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupa Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunatanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutu Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sagana Lalita Shri Vishakanvitam Sa He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Deenabandho Jagatpate Kopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vanchakalpatarubhyasya Kripa Sindhubhya eva ca Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
So, we are in the chapter of 13, Dhritarashtra quits home. So, yesterday we have seen how Sanjaya has said that to Yudhishthira Maharaj when he was inquiring about his uncles Vidura and Dhritarashtra. He said, "My dear descendant of Kuru dynasty, I have no information of the determination of your two uncles and Gandhari. O king, I have been cheated by those great souls." So great souls cheat others for a great cause. So yesterday we have seen that. And today we're gonna see text 38 where while Sanjaya was thus speaking, he was continuing his speaking, there arrived Narad Muni, who is a powerful devotee of the Lord, appeared on the scene carrying his tumburu or veena. Maharaj Yudhishthira and his brothers received him properly by getting up from their seats and offering obeisances. So, here Maharaj Yudhishthira is very anxious about Dhritarashtra's disappearance all of a sudden. And at this critical moment, Devarshi Narada appears. And this is not something accidental. This is a divine intervention which comes through the devotees of the Lord. So, here Narad Muni arrives here with his veena tumburu, and Yudhishthira and his brothers immediately stand up, offer obeisances and receive him with proper etiquette. And today we're gonna see three main sections like who is a Bhagavan devotee, understanding Narad Muni, and how to receive a pure devotee, culture of respect, and the third one is like mission of devotees, why preaching is the supreme service. So first comes first is like who is Narad Muni and why is he called Bhagavan. So Narad Muni is referred to as Bhagavan here because he's not God, but he's very much dear to God, and he is the dearmost devotee of the Lord because he travels all over the universe, like one planet to other planet and one loka to other loka, and he preaches the glories of the Lord. He can go in just a fraction of seconds from here to spiritual planet and spiritual planet to other planets as well. So, pure devotees always engage in glorifying Krishna, about singing the glories of Krishna and preaching the glories of Krishna to all the people across the globe. Jai and travel everywhere for uplifting others, and they have no selfish desire or selfish motives. Except the service of the Lord, they have no other intention or no other thought. Their mood is always to serve or uplift the devotees such that they all reach the spiritual abode of Krishna or Golok Vrindavana. And also it is mentioned in Bhagavad Gita in chapter 18, text 68 and 69. Krishna himself says like, one who preaches his glories is most dear to him, is most dear to Krishna. And Even in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu sends his devotees to preach and to spread the holy name of the Lord. Hare Krishna Mahamantra to each and every. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu predicted that this Harinam will be spread across the globe at each and every corner of the street. So now we are witnessing in all parts of the world how the Harinam has been spread, and many people started chanting the Harinam on the streets, like on Rath Yatra and many places. So one of the analogy that I can quote in this regard is like a doctor who goes everywhere curing disease, and we may not, many people might not know what their disease is, but doctor still recognizes the deceased person and still goes everywhere and treats that person. Similarly, devotees cure material disease of the living entities or who are in the ignorance, deepest level of ignorance, and without devotees or pure devotees of the Lord, many people will be remained in that ignorant stage, in that deepest level of ignorance, even after several years passed. So society becomes spiritually sick. So in order to uplift the society spiritually, devotee is just like a doctor who can uplift all the living entities in a proper and moral way that spiritually one has to practice. So our modern society is polluted and disconnected from dharma, and devotees reconnect people to their natural living, as we see many times the analogy of fish and water, as fish is having its natural habitat in the water. When we take out the fish and when we keep it outside, it cannot survive outside. It fluctuates outside, it turns here, turns there. It will be suffering a lot outside, and eventually it may lose its life also. So similarly, we belong to the spiritual planet Golok Vrindavana, where Supreme Lord Shri Krishna resides. So when we come out of our own habitat, our natural place, we are accustomed to suffer and suffer a lot. But when we realize this, and when we try to act according to what we have to do as per scriptures, what we have to chant, how to do devotional service, then eventually, if not this lifetime, next lifetime, we will be achieving that perfection and we will be getting back to our original constitutional position as eternal servitor of Supreme Lord and enjoy and relish the service over there. So one of the key takeaway from this section is like a pure devotee is not ordinary. He is a Krishna's representative and he is a carrier of divine mercy. Even when we see our acharyas like Srila Prabhupada and all the Guru Parampara, they have invested all their time and energy for us in uplifting us and spreading the knowledge to all of us. So that important is that. And next comes is like how to receive a pure devotee. What are the etiquette that are being followed? So here, as we see in the sloka, when Narad Muni, who is a great exalted devotee of the Supreme Lord Sri Krishna, has arrived there, they all stood up at once. They received him. They offered him a seat and offered obeisances and worship properly, washed his feet. Even Supreme Lord Sri Krishna, when he was in Dwaraka, he was also doing all the practices that when a guest comes to our house, how we receive. Similarly, he received Narad Muni and Sudama Brahmana, his friend, in such a way that he offered his obeisances, he welcomed him, offered obeisances and washed his feet. So this is the basic etiquette or principles that one need to follow when we invite some guest, or even without invitation, if someone comes to your house, you have to receive him properly. You have to make sure like he's comfortable, relaxed position, and give him whatever water or something to make him more comfortable and ease at your place. So here, respect is not something ritual, it is recognition. Because pure devotees, not only pure devotees, anyone who comes to our house, they are very much expecting hospitality from you. Even some people don't expect, but it is our culture to reciprocate with them. They should feel like coming once again to our home, and they should not feel like, oh, this person has disregarded me, he did not even care about me when I went to his house, he completely ignored me. One should not think like that. Instead, one should think like, oh, he welcomed me as such a wonderful guest, I did not even expect that he would welcome me in this way. He followed every principle. He gave me this, he offered me that, he offered me prasad, he offered me charnamrit and everything. And he offered me place to relax, some place to rest, and he given me enough time to take rest, and then he started conversing with me. So this is very important, how we receive guests in our house, and also it's a very important Vaishnava etiquette, how to receive guests and how to feed them very nicely. And because you may never know in which form Krishna will come to your house. Maybe in a devotee form, Krishna may come into your house. So how you receive Krishna, similarly you should receive all the Vaishnavas, whoever are visiting your home. And even it is said in scriptures, like even if enemy comes to your house, he should be treated as guest. He should be given more and more respect, and he should be treated not as enemy but as dear friend when he comes to your house. So when we respect devotees, we attract Krishna's mercy. Krishna is very much pleased when his devotees are served, or when his devotees are respected a lot. Wherever there is no respect for devotees or saintly personalities, there is no mercy of Krishna or Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And from Mahabharata, we can understand how Vidura was honored despite being born in a lower family. Because Vidura, as we see, is the incarnation of Yamaraja. So he is Dharma personified, and he is a very great devotee of Supreme Lord Sri Krishna, and he knows all the etiquette, how well to receive a guest and how to behave in whatever condition it is, and how to treat others, how to treat elders, how to respect elders, how to treat same age group, and how to even guide the lower, junior people, like younger people than him. So, and even from Shrimadbhagavatam 11th canto, which we see in further coming classes, respecting devotees is an essential dharma for each and every one of us. And because when we show some respect or courtesy towards others, even though the other person may not willingly show you respect one time or other, if you try to be respectful to him at each and every time that you meet him, then eventually one day there would be definitely reciprocation from him. Okay, even if that person does not reciprocate, that's up to him. But we have to do our duty. We have to respect everyone, each and everyone. Then Krishna will be very much pleased by our action. Then Krishna bestows his mercy upon the devotees who are very humble and show humility and compassion towards others. And one day-to-day example is like electrical wire analogy. Why a simple wire like this, when it is not connected, does it have any power? No, right? There is no power flowing when it is not connected to a circuit or a power plug. But when it is connected, it carries electricity. Even we can't touch some electrical appliances when it is connected, because the electric flow is like that. When we even touch, we will be experiencing a severe shock. So similarly, devotees carry the Krishna's mercy. They are the carriers of Krishna's mercy. And wherever they go, they try to give out that love and mercy to other people. And they see Krishna in everyone. They try to serve the Paramatma that is residing in each and every one of them, of the living entity. Because even in Bhagavad Gita it is said like Pandita Samadarshinaha. So people who are Mahatmas or great devotees of the Lord, they see everyone equal. A dog, a man, and even a dog eater, everyone equal. They see Paramatma within them, and they respect that Paramatma and treat everyone as equally. So, one may question like, oh, what is this importance of respect? Why respect matters a lot? So, if we try to not give respect and if we try to offend devotees, it completely blocks our spiritual progress, and eventually it can uproot our Bhakti Lata beach, like the devotional seed which is been implanted by our acharyas or many pure devotees of the Lord. And the devotional tree which grows in our heart, it may completely be uprooted. As if an elephant steps in a garden, everything will be uprooted and will be smashed at once. So when you offend devotees or pure devotees of the Lord, then that is the greatest offense, like the Vaishnava Aparadha, which Krishna even cannot tolerate. Even Krishna cannot do anything in the case of Vaishnava Aparadha. You have to beg the pardon from the Vaishnavas whom you have offended, so that if they are very much humble, and but we need to show our regret, and we need to show our excuse, or we need to plead them to forgive us for our mistakes and offenses. And serving devotees in whatever means, it accelerates our bhakti by millions and millions of times. Even Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has stated this in Chaitanya Charitamrita as serving devotees. Many times he says like, we are serving the Supreme Lord Himself in the form of devotees. So devotees are the very much important to each and every one of us, and their association, their guidance, and whatever the instruction they have given us, we need to follow. Our Srila Prabhupada, how he has given us tremendous benefits upon translating many books into simple, readable English format. So, and in order to serve Srila Prabhupada's mission is just to spread as much as possible Krishna consciousness, try to bring more and more souls into the process, and try to engage them in the process of chanting or doing service in the temple, and engaging in different ways of Krishna consciousness. And we should offer respect physically by offering obeisances, and mentally through our gratitude, and behaviorally, like we should show the respect through the service attitude. When you try to serve sincerely our spiritual master or a pure devotee of the Lord, the reciprocation will be very rapid and very instant, that you not even know what benefits that you're gonna get out of it. And key point to be noted here is like, respecting devotees is not optional, but it is a foundation for our bhakti. It is, as a foundation is very important for a building, similarly serving devotees and respecting devotees is a foundation step in our bhakti, and it can protect us from being illusioned or being influenced by Maya. So next comes is like what is the mission of devotees? Saving conditioned souls, preaching. What is the importance of preaching? So, in the purport, it is said like, no one is truly non-devotee, because we all know living entity is a part and parcel of Krishna. Every one of us are coming out of Krishna's body. When in the Lord Vishnu, Mahavishnu, we are coming out of Mahavishnu. When Mahavishnu exhales, everything emanates from him, like universes gets emanated. So we are all coming from Krishna. We are all parts and parcels of Krishna. So then, if we understand that we are part and parcel of Krishna, then we don't think like anyone is a non-devotee. Oh, he's a non-devotee. Not in this lifetime he may get into Krishna consciousness, but eventually he will come, because he's a part and parcel of Krishna. Someday or other again, by the dint of mercy of pure devotee, he may take up the holy name, he can chant, and if you are very much interested, you can distribute the prasadam to them, and you can invite them politely to temple, to various programs, like as we have in every Tuesday, we have Kirtan nights. Many people like hearing music, enjoying musical night. Many people enjoy going there, like podcasts or many things. So similarly, we can invite people to that, and we do even have coming up summer kids camp. So many people will be trying to engage their kids in the temple. So we can invite like that, and if not, if they might not come also, we can offer them prasadam, the food that is being offered to Krishna, such that the Krishna's mercy is restored in the prasadam, and that prasadam, when we distribute to others, they even get that mercy benefit of Krishna. And it is very important that we spread this Krishna consciousness among all the people, among all the living society around you. Because if at all a society is being Krishna conscious, imagine how could it be like a group of houses who is full of devotees, how blissful it could be, and how the environment could be. It will be very nice, and daily they may engage in singing the glories of Lord, or discussing something about Lord, and even whatever possible way they can enjoy. They can go to some yatras or visit some holy pilgrimages like New Vrindavan or Vrindavan Mayapur Yatra. So it's like that. Imagine if you are in a group of friends of devotees, how you will also rapidly advance in your bhakti, how you will be actively engaging in the path of bhakti, and how well you engage with all of them. So it's only due to illusion people forget Krishna, but not due to anything else. There is love for Krishna in each and everyone's heart, but it is in some people it is in dormant states. That's it. When due to the association of devotees or association of holy name, one may awaken the dormant stage of Krishna consciousness. Then eventually they will be engaging in the process of Krishna consciousness. They will come to temple. They will be engaging a lot in the service of Krishna. They will be relishing the true happiness in it. So it is very important to get them at least once to temple, or some programs like Rath Yatra. It is the festival of chariots. It's a long procession. So they will be enjoying. It's an outdoor event. They will be enjoying with their kids, and it's very essential. We cannot force anyone, but we can ask politely, humbly, and if not, we can even present some gifts to them, like prasadam or any other accessories that we use in Krishna's service, like garlands or like that, which in turn has the blessings from Sri Radha Kunj Bihari and Sri Krishna. So, by those blessings, one day or other, people may come into the process of Krishna consciousness and take up this process seriously. And the importance is like, who does this preaching? It's like devotees travel all across the place. We see many people now they travel like many Maharajas, like they travel all across the countries like United States, UK, United Kingdom, India, Australia. To many countries they travel and they try to preach their Krishna consciousness. They try to spread the holy name and they try to follow with the devotees also who are assisting them. They will try to follow what is their progress on, what is happening and how are things going and what is the status of book distribution or sadhana distribution and everything. Every program, every detail is being tracked by the Maharajas. So, it is very important that the happiness that you are relishing, if you try to share with others, it will be increasing more and more. Because you are trying to spread that love of Krishna with others, and Krishna reciprocates you with hundreds and hundreds of times. If you, in material sense, if you take an example of you having some chocolates with you, and whenever your friends or whenever your dear ones come to you, if you try to share some of the chocolates with them, how wonderful will they will be feeling happy, and by seeing them happy, you will also be happy. So similarly, just offering a chocolate gives you that much happiness. What to speak of giving Krishna Prasad or Krishna's mercy to them? It will be much more multiplied by thousands and thousands of times. And this may even transform their lives, because even in our case, we may also have come up in contact with some of the pure devotees or devotees of the Lord who has shared us the message of Lord and revealed us who we are and what we are supposed to do. One day we are also in that ignorant stage only. We don't know what it is and what is the process and what is the thing. But by the association of devotees, we got to know by attending some program or by attending some so-and-so, by taking some book, participating in book distribution or taking some prasad in one way or other. So the mercy, when it is distributed, it is more benefit to the person who distributes it rather than who receives it. As Krishna says, whoever preaches the glories of mine is very dear to me, to Krishna. So in order to be very dear to Krishna, we need to try to spread this more and more to each and every possible way to people who surround you. So by that, society will be very much benefited, and there will be peace and harmony in the society. As we see like now, how tragic the situation is between the countries. We can't imagine when the war would break out or between two countries. Till then, the two countries will be normal and peaceful condition. But suddenly something happens, some person's ego may hurt, and some person may suddenly start engaging in war between the nations, directly deploying army or something. This creates a lot of disturbance and also it disturbs the people in various ways. So it is very important that we truly engage all our senses in spreading this glories of Krishna, and revealing it to others may also benefit others. Because association with devotees is a great turning point, and we may all have witnessed this, whoever has been in touch with Krishna consciousness, how drastically your life has been transformed. What were you before Krishna consciousness and what were you now? What good qualities have you been acquired from the association of devotees, and how systematic your life is now, and how wonderful could it be while you share with others. And the true happiness should be experienced. I have experienced it several times when I shared this about Bhagavad Gita or about Krishna to others. Then, upon seeing their enthusiasm and overwhelming experience, I got overjoyed, and even I am very much joyful and happy to share them. So, you have to personally experience that. It will be very, very blissful. You can do whatever means you can, like invite people. Just invite people randomly. Oh, could you please come and spend some time here? It is a very amazing program, and you can invite them to, even if they are not coming to temple, it's okay. You can take some prasad and you can say like, oh, do you want to taste this recipe? Do you want to taste this sweet or something? It is very nice. You can try this once. If whatever they like, sweets, gulab jam. We have several prasadam varieties, like types of varieties. Like we have savory, we have sweets, we have rice and many things. Whatever Krishna, like we can offer it to Krishna. Like as Krishna says, patram pushpam phalam toyam, a fruit, a leaf, a flower. You can, whoever loves flowers, like many people may love flowers. Like they can. You can give them a small garland or small flowers which are offered to Krishna. They will love it, they will smell it, and Krishna's mercy passed through it. So, like that, we may seek each and every possible way out of it. And why Krishna gets pleased when we preach and when we try to bring souls closer to Him? Because it's a small day-to-day example we can understand through it is like whenever a small child forgets parents and he becomes distressed and he loses his, suppose if a group of family visits some park or some place and which is very crowded, and in that crowd the small child gets lost and his parents were searching for him, but still they couldn't find him, and he was very small and he couldn't find them. And if somehow or other a guide or some person helps that child to connect with their parents, how those parents will feel and how the child will be connected, feeling back, connecting to their parents. It will be very amazing. So similarly, the guide here is like spiritual master who is connecting us back to Krishna, so that Krishna is also pleased and also we are back to our original position where we are originally from, as the spirit soul who is a constitutional servitor of the eternal Lord, Supreme Lord Shri Krishna. So we relish more and more happiness in being there. And every devotee reminds that you belong to Krishna. You are part and parcel of Krishna. And being a part and parcel of Krishna, we have to strive to serve Him in each and every way. So today the society is being degraded, like exploiting nature, forgetting dharma and basic principles of life, which brings like no balance between economical wise, whatever it might be, peace, no harmony, everything. But devotees bring back those balance and sanity and peacefulness, and even when there is peace and harmony, there will be no doubt for lack of, there is no lack of wealth or prosperity in the so and so state. Because everyone are being peaceful, everyone are peacefully doing their so and so job, and there is no harm to others. Like even people are they feel protected and they openly keep treasure also, they won't matter. So that's the example how devotees transform the society. So one of the key takeaway from this section is like highest service is not just practicing bhakti, but sharing bhakti, sharing Krishna consciousness with others is the highest level of service that you can do to Krishna. And I would like to conclude today's class by stating few takeaways. Like devotees are Krishna's representatives, and respecting devotees are opening doors for the mercy, and preaching is the highest service to Krishna. And our responsibility is to become instruments in the hands of great pure devotees or in the hands of Supreme Lord Sri Krishna, Sri Radha Kunj Bihari, so that when we surrender onto His lotus feet, He may build our life in such a way that it will be more enriching and more helpful and beneficial to all, each and every one of us in the society, in such a way that we couldn't even imagine how wonderful our life could be. So we have to build that faith and surrender towards Krishna. Hare Krishna. I would like to conclude this today. Anyone have any questions, comments, realizations?
Very nice class, Prabhu. Thank you so much.
So, thank you, Prabhu. Granth Shrimadbhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. And if you want to associate with us, we are having Saturday Bhagavad Gita program every week. We are starting from 5:30. You can come and you can enjoy Bhagavad Gita. Open discussions. It's not like one-way session. It's like open to discussion. We read one text and we discuss out of it, like what practical aspects can we take from it, and also on Sunday we have Sunday feast program, like lot of kirtans, lot of people assemble, and there are temple tours as well. So you can even come for temple tour, have darshan, take prasad, and enjoy your Sunday evening. And Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.